channel. So today's going to be a very different video. Normally I do makeup reviews and I look in the ingredients, but today I actually want to do a basic beginner look. Now I do want to put this out there, I am not an expert at all. So if I'm doing something, there's really no wrong way to do things. I'm sure there's a preferred way to do it correctly. Since I'm just a beginner, all I have are just the basic things, which I mean, when you're starting out, you don't have the primers, you don't have the concealers, you don't have the foundations, you don't have all of these things, the setting sprays, nothing like that. So this look is just going to be things that I have that are basic, that most beginners have. So if you want to create the look that you saw in the thumbnail, just keep watching. So like I said, I don't have a primer, I don't have foundation, I don't have a concealer, which is things I don't think a beginner would normally have. Before we get started though, I had this last night. I know it's backwards, but it was actually okay. It tasted a little weird. I wasn't much of a fan, but it's so pretty, right? I'll start out doing something. You're not gonna be... I think I just broke my chocolate palette. Guys, I just broke my chocolate palette. I'm so sad. Look at it. We're gonna get on with this video. Just give me a second. At the end of the video, I will show you guys what I'm gonna do to fix it, and we'll see if it actually works. Okay, now I am gonna be using some blending brushes. These actually I got from Flipkart in India. These are the 4 brushes I have. So first I'm gonna start off with this watermelon lip balm. It smells so good. You don't even know. Next I'm gonna use this blending brush, which I got from Flipkart. What I first of all did was dip it in my chocolate palette, and I'm going for the color Candy, which is a light brown. I decided to just put this all over my lid just as like a basic look, because since we're beginners we don't want to do anything too crazy. And then we're going in with the other eye and we're just getting that all over. I decided to just do a simple look for this first makeup tutorial. And once I put it on, it just didn't look as dark as I thought it would. So what I'm doing is I'm actually going in with a darker shade, which is Drizzle. And I'm putting that all over my lid just to darken it up a little bit to make my eyes look darker, because it doesn't really look like I had anything on before. Now I'm going to take the application that it came with, and I'm going to be dipping it into Tempt, which is the black. Now normally you would use a blending brush for this, but all I'm doing is I'm making a V shape at the corner of my eye, and I find that this applicator makes it really easier to put it at the corner of the eye in sort of a V shape. Now when I show you guys this, it does look very messy. It doesn't look perfect, but if it doesn't, that's okay, because we're gonna fix it up. As you can see, it looks really horrible right now, but we're gonna fix it up, because when I got to this point I thought I might have to stop the video because it just looked that bad. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our blending brush, and in a circular motion we're just going to blend. And I mean, we're gonna blend until it looks like it blends naturally in with the brown. So blend, blend, blend. And now that we have it blended in, you can see that it's looking a lot more normal. Just take your makeup wipe and wipe away anything that you see doesn't look good to you. Next, we're going to take our eyeliner. This is one thing I've always been able to do, is line my waterline. If you guys can't get your waterline, just get it as close as under your bottom lashes as possible, and be very careful because this is a sensitive area. Just make sure to line them both. Next, we're going to take the Vega brush. I'm going back into the chocolate palette because I used this the whole video, and I'm going to be dipping into Candy because it's not too dark, and I'm going to apply that to the lower lash line, really close to my eye but not on the waterline. I'm just going to do this to both eyes, as you can see. This is just going to give me some more color, and it just makes it look better in my opinion. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Next, I'm going to take this blush, and it is super pink. Honestly, when I buy another blush, it's going to be more peachy, and I have this really crappy brush, which is horrible. It is so not comfortable. It is very hard, and I of course put a little too much on my cheek, but that's okay. We're just going to keep brushing it out all the way back. I'm putting the brush back in and just tapping off any excess, and we're doing the other side. Now, because I did put a little bit too much on, I'm going to take my makeup wipe and wipe that off at the end. Now I'm taking my Wet n Wild Cherry Frost lipstick and I'm applying it over the lip balm. Since the lip balm was on there first, it has a chance to moisturize my lips so the lipstick doesn't dry it out. Okay guys, and that's my video. I hope you really liked it. Like I said, you can put your hair up. This is just for beginners because, you know, at the beginning you don't have all this stuff. If you don't have the brushes, you can feel free to use the brush that it came with. Now, as promised, I'm going to show you how I'm going to attempt to fix my eyeshadow palette. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it up into smaller pieces using this bobby pin. So I'm just going to take my bobby pin and I'm going to break it up even more. And let me tell you, this eyeshadow is so soft and so smushy. So you're just going to take this and keep breaking it up, and breaking it up. Now, once it's broken up, I'm just putting my finger on top to try to pat it down, and I'm trying to keep it all in the pan so it doesn't want to come out. Look at that color. I mean, just look at this color. It is so gorgeous. Now I'm going to take this alcohol. It's called Spirit in India, and it's blue, but that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to dump it on top of the eyeshadow. Be careful not to put too much. I did put a little bit too much, so that means it's going to take longer for it to dry. Now I'm going to take my fancy bobby pin and just mix this in a little bit because I want the alcohol to get through all of it. And there's India again, once again, trying to get into my video. Now I'm going to take my handy dandy toilet paper. I'm going to push it down, which I was afraid it might stick to the toilet paper. So I was really gentle at first because I wasn't sure. Pulled it back only a little bit, but now you can see that it's getting flatter. I use my bobby pin to try to put some of the product back in because you want to lose as least of product as you can. So I'm just trying to put that back in so I have more product left. Again, I'm going to go back in with my toilet paper. I'm going to soak it down, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean off the edges there because I don't like the look that it's really messy right now. Of course, you can also wait until it's dry, but I'm impatient, so I just wiped it off to make it look a little cleaner.